I was bored of Valorant, so I decided to come up with a brand new challenge to spice things up called the Backwards Only Challenge, where you just walk backwards. It really isn't that deep. But let me tell you, it is not for the faint of heart, and I decided to document this journey to see what rank I could get on a brand new account as a hard-stuck diamond player. So, with the goal of achieving platinum, I set off on my adventure to be the best backwards walking Valorant player I could be. The following content was streamed live. Come watch me on YouTube for more dumb challenges, please and thank you. Like all new players and Smurfs alike, my journey started in the practice range where I immediately realized this was not going to be easy in the slightest.
Only fight one at a time.
Oh yeah.
Aim down sights for a closer look.
Don't worry, I'm doing it. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna be so fucking hard. There's no way I'm gonna get plat in this. After getting shot in the back by bots for 15 minutes, I eventually made it through the tutorial, changed my settings, and then came up with my game plan. You see, in a challenge like this, certain agents are completely off limits. Of the initial 5 agents available, Jett and Phoenix were not going to be viable as it's a tad difficult to enter on site with your back to the enemy. In reality, the only viable options were Sage, Sova, and Brim, but Sage requires a good amount of movement, and as someone who's never played Sova before, Brim was definitely going to be my comfy pick. So, to prep for the Brim life and ensure I had the best chances of making platinum, I rigorously studied Molly lineups to be useful and make up for my lack of mobility. Also, rather than remembering every nook and cranny of every map, I opted to use my minimap to navigate around. So, with my game plan set and having warmed up, I queued up for my first unrated match with high hopes because I knew if I just focused on my aim and positioning, this challenge was going to be a breeze. Oh fuck. No. No!
Launching.
Care behind. Oh, got it. Fuck, can't move out of that after I shoot. Ah!
No, fuck him. You can say Alright, love you all. Literally, you're all amazing people. Peace out.
Yeah, so it turns out not being able to move makes the game really hard, but I was undeterred and immediately queued up for another one. However, this time I made sure to give my teammates a bit of a backstory to my predicament. You guys want the good news or the bad news?
I want bad news.
Okay, the bad news is that I can only go backwards.
They think I'm an old dog.
Huh?
Yeah, my sister ate my fucking keys. She's teething right now.
Yo, what?
Dude, she's teething right now. She fucking ate my WAD keys. I shit you not.
Is she okay?
I don't care about her.
She's
I just want to.
26. I don't know why she's still teething, but it's been an issue for years.
26?
Now. Yeah, it was first the furniture, now it's my keyboard. I'm kind of pissed, honestly. Surprisingly, this team was actually super chill, and Sage was even so supportive that he decided to join my backwards adventures. Unfortunately, this backfired almost immediately.
Most of that, yeah.
Shut down.
Reyna's here. Ah. Fuck. Bitch.
Yo, wait, what?
Look him up.
Enemy defender spawn.
Open up
Put
the
the bitch up.
sky.
One enemy remaining.
Go. Gotta hurry, Sage. What the fuck are you, Sage? Sage, I need you!
No, wait.
Sage! Use a mini-map, that's the secret!
How do you kill 3?
God damn it.
Ruin their day.
You know, I'm pretty stupid and didn't think about using the minimap.
That's all I've been using. After inevitably losing that game, I queued up again and lost, and then again and lost. But with every loss came an increased comfort with my situation and some important takeaways. The first of which being that I'm absolute dog water on attack, but I am somewhat decent on defense and at holding flank if I can position myself well enough and out aim people. Sure, if multiple people push me at once, I'm screwed, but at least I can get one kill more often than not. Lesson number 2 is that the best way to peek an angle was to jump around the corner like a mad lad and catch the enemy by surprise. Now, sure, 90% of the time, this did not work, but when it did, god damn did it feel good. Oh, And lastly, to overcome my lack of mobility, I found out I could slide along walls to move from left to right, and if I wanted to push something, I could spin jump and keep jumping to continue my momentum. Doing this would at least give me a chance to see the enemy before we fought, but results definitely varied. Once I recognized these lessons and incorporated them into my gameplay, I actually started winning and putting up some solid numbers. However, I wasn't exactly playing with the mortals.
No way.
Oh, he sucks.
Okay, point me.
Yoru, 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 bro.
In my defense.
There's no defense. There's no defense. Now, at this point, I could go through game by game and tell you what happened, but this challenge took me 51 games of pure pain and sadness just to get to rate it. So instead, I'll go over some highlights. In my fourth game, I actually got 28 kills, making it the highest amount of any of my games, which in hindsight is kind of sad considering I would play 52 more games after this point. In my eighth game, I discovered my greatest weakness. No! Got my gun?
Last player standing.
Oh no, oh no.
Spike down B.
No! No! They know my kryptonite. In game number 15, my team opted to play and very quickly fail, protect the president. He flexed on them. Corner, corner, corner. Got him. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Protect Brimmy.
My sheriff. My sheriff.
Protect the president!
Protect him. Oh shit.
Right here.
Who's got bomb? Who's got bomb? Granada! 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 In game 26, I had easily the best kill of the challenge and arguably my life.
30 seconds left.
My wall.
What the fuck?
Easy. No!
That's actually the stuff. You like $260 all of them, bro.
That's a good shit.
In my 34th match, I had my worst game of the challenge, finishing a whopping 3-17, and it was roughly around here when I started to hate my life. However, in games 44 and 45, I partied up with some lovely people who proved to hate my backwards walking ways even more than I did.
For the love of fucking God, if you don't rebind your movement key.
Boogie, please. Hey, talk to me when you have more kills than me, huh? Okay?
Oh, all right, fucking. What's fine? I bet your fucking name's like Levi.
No, it's not.
Okay, Levi.
Going.
I'm gonna fucking slam my head in my door.
Have no fear.
Something has made me in a long time, and I have severe mental health issues.
Nice meet your bud. Easy.
I'm fucking working today.
The worst part is that it worked.
Look, boys.
Perfectly blocked the fucking fight.
It's a new meta. You guys just don't know about it yet.
That's why they put me in charge.
And finally, in the 51st match, I played Pearl and won, marking the end of the unranked saga and finishing with a total of 26 wins and 25 losses. Now at this point, I was scared shitless. As much as I had good interactions in unrated, competitive games are a completely different monster, as the odds of pissing someone off because of my backwards walking ways increase roughly tenfold since the games actually matter. So to maximize my abilities and avoid being a liability, I practiced my lineups and warmed up for several hours before finally mustering up the courage to descend into the hell that is ranked. My first placement game was on Fracture, and it was an absolute onslaught. Not only could I not hit a lineup if my life depended on it, but we just couldn't get anything going, and there isn't really much more to say than that. The game ended with a score of 6-13, and I finished worst in the game with an 8, 15, and 3 stat line against silvers and golds, which wasn't a great look. My second game was on Pearl, and despite getting wrecked by running one tap in the first round, my performance actually slightly improved. With that said, this game definitely showed the impact this challenge was having on my mental state. There you go. There you go. Behind. To your left. Oh my god, this is awful! This is awful! I don't like this challenge anymore. Fuck! Oh, I want to have an aneurysm. Luckily, we were able to squeeze out a victory with a final score of 13-11, and I finished with a marginally better stat line of 11, 15, and 5. But this game was also almost entirely full of silvers, which didn't bode well for my goal of reaching platinum. Undeterred, we then went to Haven for game 3, and honestly, it was a good time overall, other than the fact I pooed myself a little bit. I'm not in my lineup spot, so I'm a bit nervous.
You're better than your lineups, when we don't worry.
Oh, yeah. Ah! Besides this minor setback, the team played well together, everyone had good vibes, and we ended up winning by a score of 13-3, while I racked up a stat line of 15, 6, and 3 in a game predominantly of silvers. Game 4 once again brought us back to Pearl, and let me tell you, this was by far the best game of the entire challenge. You know how I mentioned earlier I was worried about people reacting poorly to me walking backwards? Yeah, no, not these guys. These guys loved every minute of it, and the game was an absolute blast. No idea.
Last player standing.
On site, hard left. You can wallbang that wall.
Oh.
Why are you walking backwards?
My fucking keyboard's broken.
There's no way your W is
You have no W key.
There's no way your W.
Dude, there's like literally 95% of my keyboard's fucked right now.
Why would you?
Bro, just rebind it to your spacebar or some shit.
I'm fucking addicted, alright? I'm fucking hooked. I'm in too deep, man.
Dude, my man's legit walking backwards. He's in a ring. You've got to be kidding me. Play off my contact, dude.
Yeah.
Play off my contact.
I mean, you know I can't swing. That would have been the worst play off my contact ever, because I would not be able to swing.
You come around the corner backwards. He's pushing.
Last player standing.
Easy.
Oh my god! Oh my god, bro, there's no shot. Oh my god.
You had to hop that extra bit to be able to peek him.
Powered by immaculate vibes, we ended up winning by a score of 13-7, and I managed to get a stat line of 18, 9, and 8 in a game mostly of golds. While this doesn't sound like much, it meant that going into the final game of the challenge, I was 3-1 in my placements and still had a chance of getting platinum, albeit a small one. But I needed to play my ass off and win, so needless to say, the stakes were high going into the 5th and final game on Ascent, and I made sure to capitalize on this occasion. Let me go out, peek.
Player standing.
Fuck.
Down A.
I'm all right. I needed to do well in that game to win, but now that I didn't. I'm gonna lose, and I'm not gonna get a good rank. Haha, just kidding. We got completely decimated. So much so, it was literally 1-11 at half, and although we managed to scrap out a few rounds, I finished 11, 15, and 2 in a make or break game, which wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. But no matter, after 56 games and nearly 50 hours of walking backwards, it was finally time to see my rank. I wanted platinum, and I might not even get silver. I'm scared. Oh, silver 3. Silver 3. I'm so unsatisfied. So there you have it. No platinum, not even gold, but silver 3. Clearly, in the moment, I was pretty bummed out, but after going through this challenge, the question remains. Would I recommend doing this as a way to stave off boredom in Valorant? No, absolutely not. I mean, at least not the entire challenge. If you and your friends want to go screw around in Swift Play and do this for a bit, have at her, you'll have a blast. But long term, this challenge sucks the life out of you, and it was starting to drive me nuts, as you can clearly tell. However, it wasn't all bad. What I will say is that, to my surprise, people were super chill about me doing this challenge, and that was a big fear I had going into it. While I'm sure if I played more competitive, I would have met more people who would have lost their shit, almost everyone loved it, and seeing people join in and listening to their reactions made the experience that much better, which is a rarity in a game kind of known for its toxicity. Shifting gears, in terms of methodology and strategy used in this challenge, looking back on it, I think I would have done some things differently, like daily aim labs training, familiarizing myself with more lineups, and oh yeah, not taking an entire 5-month break from Valorant in the middle of the challenge. That one may have skewed the results just a bit. With all that said though, I actually think I would be down to try this challenge again, as crazy as that may seem. If I got to Ascendant and received some coaching to improve my overall game sense and positioning, I think I would have a genuine shot at getting Platinum, but that's a story for another day. All in all, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing while hitting that notification bell, as I hope to do more dumb challenges like this in the future. Also, if you have an idea for a challenge, no matter the game, let me know down below, and as always, goodbye, Godspeed, and good night.